Welcome. I've got 10 minutes and I'm going to read about 4 poems. First, I want to thank Ceres Magana for inviting me tonight, and I hope you enjoy them. First things first, salud. This is called The History of My Skin. This is the history of my skin, stripped naked and beat into Catholic verses and rituals, into icons forbidden to worship but free to purchase. My skin of Aztec, Olmec, some conquistador, and speakeasy disco with Torquemada stranglehold and gold chains, shining bronze and clean despite 1,000 lashes. This is the history of my skin, skin of language still being deciphered, translated, interrogated, waterboarded, tongues messing with that pebble of race, una piedra, pressing it up against the roof of my mouth till the color wears off so I can chew it down and feel it warm in my belly. This is the history of my skin, wounded, bruised, and broken across 500 years of colonialism, my skin covered in grandmother's ashes, father's blood, and my mother's love. This is my skin, muddy como el arroyo, my skin naked as I crossed El Rio Bravo, drowned in its embrace and was resurrected on the other side. This is the history of my skin, screaming for the right to not be oppressed, not be segregated, to not be placed in a cage. This is the history of my skin, skin of pyramid sacrifice, skin of Virgen de Guadalupe, skin of Juan Diego, skin of kings and queens and CEOs, of dust, rebels, death, and life, skin of the future. This is the history of my skin, deep, dark, brown, color of the earth, eternal, here for you, speaking for you, here, now, y presente. This is the history of my skin. I am the history of my skin, and I am brown, and I am glorious, and I am beautiful. Thank you. This is called Wake Me. It's 3 in the afternoon. A soft copper sun scatters itself like sunflowers across your bedroom. My peasant body digs into your pillow, trying to unearth your scent that lingers like an obsession. I stumble out of your arms that took me in, across your body of constellations where I write my mortal name. And I stumble, still drunk on your long summer kiss. It's 3 in the afternoon. I'm in your kitchen eating your last strawberries, tasting the vine, the thicket, the rain, the earth, this moment pure under golden leaves. I make myself eggs Benedict and mimosas, and I bend under the pause of your touch, the arch of your back heard by the tips of my fingers, and I eat silently, drink your heartbeat, the taste of you still in the hollow of my hand. Eggs Benedict and mimosas still rising out of your kitchen window, the breeze bringing you back. This morning you said, make yourself at home. So I wear your favorite bunny slippers and bathrobe as I unfold the fabric of your skin tender against my chest, and I step into your bedroom once more. It's 6 in the evening. Sunset is violet and crimson lips on my neck. A purple melody finding its shape in your pillow where your scent still lingers like an obsession. And I fall asleep on your side of the bed. Wake me. Wake me if you want me. Wake me if you want me to scatter sunflowers across your bedroom floor. Wake me. Wake me if you want me to stumble into your arms and kiss my way across the constellation of your body. Wake me. Wake me if you like the taste of my time, the beat of my rhyme. Wake me if you want to add one more line to this poem. Thank you. This is a never before performed piece. This is called We Walk Like This. For all the hands held up in supplication, held up in defiance, we walk like this, we walk like this, we walk like this. For all the hands plucking marigolds at birth, we walk to the roots of your future. For abuelas evicted from their homeland, we walk to reclaim your birthright. For dreamers with no hope, only dreams, we walk softly with thunder in our hearts. For primos y paisanos, smuggled through dark mornings, we walk with the light of eternity. For anyone hungry for asylum, we walk to the four corners of the earth. For Mexicans opening back doors at restaurants, we walk towards the master's gate. For immigrants drinking moonlight in fallow fields, we walk across 5 centuries of colonial blood. And we walk like this, and we walk like this, we walk like this. For immigrants who died in custody, we walk to the corrido of your name. For my familia liberating fruits from vines, we walk dropping constellations like seeds. For curanderas praying for peace, we walk towards a river who will testify on our behalf. For applications marked Hispanic or Latino, we walk with Chicano blood. For desperation climbing 30-foot fences, for hands digging into the earth, for hands that built a nation, for ancestors reincarnated in every flower, we walk with the eyes that share one history. We walk with ancient blood that keeps our souls awake. We walk with jasmine tongue of heaven that will not conform. We walk to rebuild a temple on original soil, and we walk like this. We walk like this. We walk like this. Thank you. I got one more piece. This is I wrote this when I first moved here to Corpus Christi at Calypso Cafe, the great bookstore. Cheers. This is for the girl at the bookstore cafe that takes her coffee with cream and sugar and turns it the color of her brown skin. She smiles as I order my coffee black with lots of sugar, baby. And she sits in the corner facing the door as the sun casts shadows before everyone who enters, and I am moved by the simple nature of her movements, both hands pressed together around her coffee cup as she closes her eyes and sips as if in prayer. And I imagine her tasting the earth and inhaling the mountainside breeze of a Peruvian coffee bean plantation that created the source of her morning nectar. And I want to leave, but I'm drawn to her for some reason, so I sit 3 tables down and I write this. As I observe and inhale this moment that tosses my soul and clutches my heart and causes my ancient blood to serenade this stranger, this girl, this princess, warrior, queen, and I want to tell her that I hunger, thirst, and bleed to know her, that the source seed and atom of this moment was conceived, planted, and created before we were born in the ethereal amber of time, when the heavens bewildered sages, priests, and kings, when all things were new and we were morning dew on the strings of fate, destined to speak the same tongue and harness the same sun that burned our skin into a unified bronze amulet. And I want to tell her that I love her, that I have always loved her, that we are one single moment in time, that we were born of Aztec pyramids aligned by Orion and Venus with no horizon between us, that we were the harvest moon and native sky that guided our ancestors to the divine, that she must look within herself to find my heart beating and repeating her name with every pulse the same. And I want to tell her that my love for her was carved into black obsidian stone pillars long ago and hidden deep in the rainforest jungle, and only by gazing into my eyes will it be revealed. And I want to kneel before her, before this girl, this princess, warrior, queen, and thank the gods for making me a common man, for the dark roads that I traveled that caused my soul to collapse into a fist, for the pain and suffering that I endured only to be born again in the crucible of life, that I may know this beauty, this truth, this moment where this girl at the bookstore cafe takes her coffee with cream and sugar and turns it the color of her brown skin as she sits in the corner facing the door. And I just pray that she glances at the shadow behind me as I leave alone. Whew. Thank you, Cedric Magaña. Hope you enjoyed this night of poetry. It's been a while since I've done anything. Salud. Live from my bedroom. Buenas noches.